Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Day one, Arizona. We landed in Phoenix. We rented a car. We're like, bye Phoenix, into Sedona. So much to do in Sedona. First thing we did, crash like bears. I mean, we were out. The only time we woke up was because we were hungry and we got something to eat, and there was some daylight, so we decided to hop over the fence next door and check out Bell Rock and its hiking area and call it a day. Day two, woke up bright and early, headed east into the Petrified Forest and Painted Desert. We drove from the south entrance into the north, exited out to north entrance. It was great. We saw some rocks, we saw some sand, we saw this thing, and that was that. After Petrified Forest, we drove about another hour and a half north into Canyon de Chelly. It was really great. Here the Navajo Indians still tilled the land. They were still one. It was really great. You stand on top of the canyon looking down and you're seeing these farmlands. There we drove about another hour and a half north into Monument Valley. It was getting dark, pretty dark, and it got scary. Driving in the dark, in the middle of the desert, no light. I've seen the movies. Creepy stuff happens. Day three, we spent most of our day in Monument Valley. No time, we didn't even do the tour. We're like, nah bro, we got this. We just did our thing. We spent too much time taking pictures, frolicking in the dirt and just posing and whatnot, but it's what couples do. We headed about 2 hours, about 2 hours west into a town called Page. There we hit the dam, Glen Canyon Dam, Lake Powell. We Horseshoe Bend. The only reason why we wanted to go there was because of Horseshoe Bend. My wife, she saw it on the grams and was like, hey, we should go here. I was like, hey, why not? So, but it was really great. You stand at the edge. Literally, there's no railing, there's no fence, there's nothing. It's just you and the bottom of the cliff. Day four, Page, part two. We decided to hit lower Antelope Canyon. It was, coming from Florida, and then you seeing this. Walking in, you're underground in these caves where these natural swirls and loops and what water has done. It was awesome. You're looking up and you see the crack in the sky, in the ground, and you see the sky. It was pretty cool. It was really worth the admission and the trip. Afterwards, we headed over to Navajo Bridge, just chilled and saw the Colorado River. Head back and stopped by at the another canyon, but it's called Waterhole Canyon. It's kind of out of the way. You can't really see it. It's like 15 posts after mile marker 32, and on your left you gotta hop a fence under. And once you get there, you're on your own. You're against nature, coyotes and rattlesnakes. But once you defeat all those and you get down into the canyon, it was pretty cool. And you're looking up. It wasn't as clean as the Antelope Canyons, but it was still pretty cool to see. On day 5, we left Page and headed about 2.5 hours south to the Grand Canyon South Rim. There were bus shuttles that took us to different overlooks. That really helped because I just parked my car and just ride the bus and get out and take a picture. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It was grand. It was good. After that, we headed about another 2.5 hours south back into Sedona, which was a mistake. I took the GPS recommendation. I avoided the interstate, which took about another 45-minute drive. I was like, no, I'll take the shorter route. That was a mistake. It was like Initial D, Hachitachi Mountain. I mean, it was hairpin turn after hairpin turn. I was like, where are we going? Eventually, we hit the bottom of the canyon, and there was a Dairy Queen. Day 6, woke up. Sedona Part 2, hit the Chapel of the Holy Cross. We hit Cathedral Rock. The day was winding down, so you know what? This is our last full day here in Arizona, so we decided to head west to a small town called Clarkdale and took the choo-choo train, the Verde Canyon Railroad experience. And there you just sit in a choo-choo train box, and they just go through the canyon and back. After the choo-choo train ride, we had a really long drive back into Phoenix. We got into Phoenix about the evening time, checked into our hotel, and just peaced out. Day 7, our last day in Arizona. We were in Phoenix, didn't have too much playtime. Head over to the Hole in the Rock. It is what it is. It's just a giant rock with a hole in the middle, and you walk in and you take a picture. And that was it. It was great. So after the donut hole in the rock, the wife and I decided, you know what, let's balance it. It is hot. It's like 11 o'clock and it is over 100 degrees. We drove about 1,200 miles on this vacation, so you know, enough is enough. So we headed back to the airport, dropped the car off. Arizona was fun. Really glad we took the time and went. This is going to be our last vacation for a while. It was a good experience, good companionship, and I would definitely love to go back again and experience other things that I missed, that I rushed and just we tried to do so much with so little time. Definitely next time we go back, just bring it down a notch. Just calm down. But yeah, Arizona.